2 of episode 5 that I promised you earlier on today. Now I'm sorry it's a bit late, but it's the only time I was able to do it. So let's review what we've done so far here on episode 5. So we started in December. We started off against West Ham, beat them 5-0 comprehensively. Then we went and beat Aston Villa 2-0 thanks to 2 really late goals. And then we beat Everton 1-0, only just, mind you. That was a hard game. And then we've just got to beat Lille 3-1 in the Champions League. So the run into January is going to be like this. So we've got Bournemouth at home. Then a very solid EFL Cup game against Liverpool at home. And then an away trip to Spurs, followed by a home tie against Southampton, then an away trip to the Emirates to head into January. And then into the January, we go like this. We got Brighton on the 1st, which will probably get replaced by an FA Cup tie there, or if it could keep it there, and then obviously have the FA Cup game there. And then we've got Burnley at home, then Newcastle away, then Arsenal at home, and then the Champions League there is still to be decided who we're facing in the last 16. But by then, we should have our first 2 signings of the January transfer window, and those are looking more likely to be obviously Lautaro Martinez, who has signed, and also we're going to go after Adama Traore. 2 solid looking players to fill the void in certain gaps that I've left. And in the summer, like I said, I am going to be replacing Cesar Azpilicueta and Marcos Alonso in the back line. So let's get on with it with our first game of this part against Bournemouth. We'll play them in their we'll play them in their home strip. Can't see why that won't clash with our kit, because obviously ours is blue. So here we go, and this should be a test of our fortitude, but we should be able to pull through easy through this game. But you never know with some of these mid-table stream sides. They can come here or come to you and spring a surprise. So an interesting start to the this part 2. The huge EFL Cup tie after this. This is going to be... here we go. So here we go. Stamford Bridge is the venue.
And Chelsea line up today.
And we are underway. Here we go. Hopefully we can get off to another positive start like we did in the first part earlier today. And get a win here against Bournemouth, heading into that huge, crucial EFL Cup tie against Liverpool. Here's Ziyech. Good little ball down to Pulisic. And Pulisic is going to drag this ball back, whip it across. Williams there. Turned away though, and cleared away by Bournemouth, and here come back on the attack here. Kante. Ziyech through to Abraham. Has been in free scoring mode recently, and a good save by Boric. Solid save there for Artur Boric. Really good tackle there by Rudiger. Kante, Jorginho into Ziyech. Now Kante. Abraham into Willian. Willian gonna deliver it back across, and Ziyech gets there first. It's a good save by Artur Boric. It is a corner to Chelsea. Willian gets the better of his man, swings it across. Pulisic, of all people attacking the ball, you would expect Christian Pulisic to be going after the ball like that. Easy header on here for Azpilicueta. Here's Willian. And there is Abraham, the man to watch. Campaign to remember. It's been okay for him. There's the former Chelsea man, Nathan Ake, who of course in real life could join Chelsea. He's got a buyback clause in the contract. Chelsea can activate that and take him back at any point, any given moment. They could activate that and take him back. Here's Billy. A little ball there into Lerma, but it's intercepted quite easily. Here's Pulisic now. Ziyech can get down the left-hand channel. where Pulisic is supposed to be. And Jorginho, a good block. Jorginho, Abraham, blocked away by Ake. And cleared away. It was a save by Boric and then cleared away by Nathan Ake. Nathan Ake there. Oh, poor play there by Jorginho. Here's Harry Wilson. Alonso's gone right inside there. Brilliant play there by Kante. He's blocked him off brilliantly. Here's Harry Wilson now. Good play there by N'Golo Kante there. A little ball there into Pulisic, then into Ziyech. Oh, and Abraham, that's terrific play by him. They have enough in the tank to get away. Not quite. You have to bring it back. Kante. Kante! A good save again by Boric. Easy header away. Here's Ziyech now. Jorginho. Now Willian. Oh, Willian, that's terrific play by him. Rolls it back. Jorginho, and another good save by Boric. Has been Bournemouth's star player in this first half, you've got to say, so far, because he's made a countless number of saves. Jorginho there just stepped up there. He shouldn't have stepped up. Just now it's given Bournemouth a little bit of space to break into. Jorginho does eventually get back into his position, but he's giving it away again there, Jorginho. Pretty poorly. Now Aspler quite as miles out of his position now. Look at this, Rudiger having to go across and do the covering for him, but he's easily cleared away by Alonso. And Smith fires it back in, but Kepa Arrizabalaga with a comfortable save. And here's Pulisic one-on-one with Wilson, but hardly any energy at all in these players. They are going to be fatiguing, so I will have to be making some alterations at half-time. Just wanted to see if I could get a good first half lead, but it's not been an easy one. This is Solanke. Good interception by Rudiger. Said it won't be easy. Said can't take these midstream teams lightly, mid-table style sides. So it might come and spring a surprise. Here's Pulisic now on the ball. He was looking really fatigued out there. Running his socks off, and Abraham scores. That is beautiful from Tammy Abraham, and it's 1-0 to Chelsea. Courtesy of that man again, Tammy Abraham, who's been in terrific form this season. This is his 12th goal in the league, and he's not done too bad. Soon to be put onto the bench so in January, even though he's been in top good scoring form. He will be used mostly off the bench as Lautaro Martinez will be brought in January to replace Batshuayi and Giroud, who are both getting sold. Giroud already agreed to move away. It's just Batshuayi now to get a move away from Stamford Bridge. See, it goes in, but it's easily play there for Bournemouth to get clear there. Put the play there from Bournemouth. He needs to be running forward instead of running backwards. He ran backwards there. Here's Billy, and this is better here from Bournemouth. Into Solanke, good save by Kepa. Solanke gets there first. Kante trying to do the closing, but he couldn't close down. Shocking play from Kante, and it's 1-1. Really, really poor defending there by Kante. Should be doing a lot better than that. He got overdone, he got overturned, and then boom. And it's now 1-1. Totally undeserved equaliser has come on the brink of half-time. Abraham may just put it right. Nah, not with play like that he won't, but it's half-time. And it is Chelsea 1, Bournemouth 1. Not the scoreline we wanted to go into the break with. And look at the players. How fatigued some of them are. That's ridiculous. So we are going to have to make a couple of changes. Pulisic and Ziyech are both going to have to be sacrificed for the EFL Cup tie against Liverpool, which is next. But here we go for the second half here at Stamford Bridge, and ready. Played by Bournemouth here. There's Lerner. They've really got their tails up now since that equaliser from Solanke. Poor defending again, but good defensive clearance there by Rudiger this time. Here's Mason Mount, who's just come on for Ziyech. Abraham with that strength and power. Hopefully be able to turn away. Finds Jorginho in space, and he tried picking that pass. That one little pass through the middle. Close though, it was a really good attempt at a through ball, but just not quite on the money. for Mason Mount, but there is a goal from Southampton and West Ham game, and West Ham have scored. Oh, and a really poor ball by Mount straight into the defender's path. Nah, it's just not good enough. It's not been good enough. And there is the big game of this December period so far against Liverpool in the EFL Cup. Really poor run play there by Abraham, but he knew he was never going to get there first. And again, William there with another really poor attempt at a run through the middle, but tackled there by Christensen. Here's Mason Mount now. Hudson-Odoi making that run ahead, but he's been outdone by Smith. Don't know how. Here's Billing. Oh, poor from Mount there. Poor from Alonso. Why would you shield the ball there? You'd think that he'd carry on running, but Alonso there really poor in terms of the way that he played it there. Here's Aspilicueta now. William needs to go forward here for Chelsea. Alonso on the overlap here. He's Hudson-Odoi to create that angle and create the run, but Smith's has had his number since the get-go, since he's come on. Really poor play by Hudson-Odoi. Kante there, look at the positioning, that's poor positional play from a usually very reliable central defensive midfielder, and he's been turned again as Kante. He's getting turned on a silver spoon here, is N'Golo Kante. He really is. He turned like a fish on. He turned like a battered fish here. It's just not been good enough today, has it, Kante? And there's Mount. We're going to make our final alteration, which is going to be the introduction of Michy Batshuayi. Coming on for the Tammy Abraham. Here's William now on the ball. Here's Aspilicueta. William trying to create the angle and space to try and run away. No support again from the Chelsea midfield nor any of the front men creating angles to try and get him behind, but Mount could do that right now. Jorginho on the cutback. Oh, and it's poor from Jorginho. Really, really poor finishing from him. He's not really a finishing midfielder. Not one of those that like to bomb forward and get goals. Mount. Jorginho. What can he do this time? Nothing. Absolutely zilch. Jorginho just not been good enough recently. Thinking about taking him out of the team. Maybe for Kovacic. A bit more. Jorginho's hardly done anything. Here's Abraham now. And again, easy tackle for Bournemouth. We need to make this change as soon as possible. Oh, and again, that's poor play there by William, but we're going to have to boot out of play to make this change. Batshuayi coming on for Abraham. Like the first game of the part here, this second part of episode 5 is going to be ending up in a draw unless Bournemouth could surprise us here. I said there could be a surprise. Good tackle there by Rudiger. Played away Aspilicueta. And the overlap here is William. Inside is Mason Mount. Batshuayi manages to win it back, and he's got through here. It's terrific play by Batshuayi. Can he finish it? No. That's why I'm selling him. It's just not been good enough. Every time I bring him on lately, he's just been underperforming. Well, like that. That just shows there. That just shows how poor he's been over the past few games. Whenever I play him or whenever I bring him on, he just doesn't show any kind of tenacity. The Bournemouth are in here. This could be a chance for them to win it. Oh, and Alonso there. That's really slap play there from Alonso. And that's one of the reasons why I'm going to be selling him in the summer, because Jesus Christ, you just can't go on with players like Alonso and Aspilicueta who are aging. Player from Mount though. A chance, and again he's delayed it. Boric gets it away, and Hudson-Odoi with a clear chance, and he's completely ballsed it over the bar. Not the best of finishes, and that could be that really, considering the lack of time left and the fact that Bournemouth have got it up the other end of the pitch. Could be one last spring here from Chelsea. Here's Mount. I'm going to try and do his best here to get as far forward as possible. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. And it could be an opportunity here in the 90th minute Bang on the 92nd minute. A few seconds over though. Jorginho, the pressure's on him here to win this. Jorginho to win it. He's done it. Oh my goodness. Talk about dramatic. There is the dramatics right there. Jorginho with a penalty right at the death. My goodness gracious me. What an absolute brilliant game this has been, but that was just lucky for me. That was lucky. I've got to admit, it was lucky. It was lucky. And we end up winning the game by 2-1. So, well, you can't really say it was lucky, but the way we broke forward, Mount cutting back, trying to cut back, but then he gave away the penalty. It could have been a miss. It could have been inevitable that we could have missed, but no. Jorginho kept his cool and scored. So we begin the opening game of this part of the episode with a win. First question, as always, will be the one where it says you are unbeaten. Nah, look, had nothing to do with it. You won only by 1 goal. What's this? Was the match difficult? Not at all. They hardly sprung a threat.
Thank you.
Apart from the odd few chances that they had, but they didn't really pose any kind of threat. That'll be the youth development, I think, that's a problem. It's not been able to find any decent youth players, so we need to work on that a wee bit. I'm going to have a look at some of the youth players in the youth academy that I have brought up. Let's see if they're any decent. Let's have a look. 75 to 94, 81 to 94, and 80 to 94. So we're going to put them into training in the next band of training sessions that we can do. And hopefully, all being well, Zuma have been in pretty good form. I'm going to do a bit of rotation in this. I'm not going to play like a full strength side in this. Obviously, Stromkosher is going to get a game in this. Also, I want to get him into the team as well, embroidered into the team. Do you think Liverpool have a chance? We won't let the fans down. Will a close call and strategy against Liverpool. Close call is a learning opportunity. Your team is basking in a good run of form. We must avoid distractions. Most of these questions are a bit ridiculous, if you ask me. But here we go. EFL Cup time. This is going to be a game and a half, this. Now, why on earth would they ask Liverpool to play in white when their kit will not even clash with ours? It's a bit daft. So we are going to see quite a few changes to the lineup here, but only a few, not too many minor changes. Not overly changing it, but we are going to change the defensive structure of the team. Broil it down. Yeah, we'll actually give Barkley a game. Kovacic. Yeah, actually. We'll use Matej Kovacic like that. Deep line playmaking midfielder. So we don't want him man marking, but to stay back. Try and use him as that deep line playmaker, see if we can create some opportunities and spaces in behind the Liverpool defence. But let's get underway. Here we go. EFL Cup. I think this is the quarter-final stage against Liverpool. So here we go, live here at Stamford Bridge. This is going to be a big, big night ahead of us as we play here against Liverpool. Best side in England by a mile so far in real life. No one can deny it, but they have had that luck on their side with the VAR and that. No one can deny that, but Liverpool fans will. So here we go. EFL Cup fixture here against Liverpool. It's going to be a tough test, and hopefully we will be up to the task of beating Liverpool and going through to the next round of the EFL Cup. But we did have a close game against Liverpool in the last game in the Premier League. It was a 1-0 win thanks to Olivier Giroud, one of the players who we are selling in this up-and-coming January transfer window, along with Willian. And then Michy Batshuayi, they're the three main players that we are selling in January. And then the summer we're going to be selling Azpilicueta and Marcos Alonso to free space to get some new fullbacks. Thrown in, here's Reece James, Barkley, Willian, spacing behind the defence here. Fabinho stepped out there. Van Dijk trying to get across, but Ziyech with a good chance there. That was a really good attempt by Ziyech, but just wide of Alisson's post. Been around by Kurt Zouma. Well, he didn't even make a move then, didn't Firmino. There's a goal in the Stoke City match, and Notts Forest have taken the lead there in the All Championship fixture with Notts Forest and Stoke. Ball there, trying to play into William, but it just didn't quite work out. And Barkley, Wijnaldum, good interception there by Reece James. Here's Ziyech now on the ball. Ziyech can have a run here at Fabinho. Fabinho's just lost his man, and Van Dijk can't get back either. And Ziyech gets a shot away, and it's a good block in there by DNJ, I think that was. William, that's a terrific ball across, and again Virgil van Dijk. You're not going to get the ball in terms of in the air away from him. Play that by Pulisic there with a good tackle. It's throwing into Chelsea. Here's Pulisic. Pulisic whips it across, and again another good defensive header in there by Robertson that time. Putting them under pressure here, Chelsea. Good play. William now. William whips it across again, and Fabinho this time with a knockout, and Firmino's got the space to run into Salah's. Not even attempting to get forward there, Mo Salah. I thought he would have been busting a gut there to get forward. Nelson Semedo into Firmino. In behind to Mo Salah, where the danger lies. Right in behind the defence with Mane and Salah on either side. We've got danger too. Batshuayi, quicker than Van Dijk, definitely. He's absolutely done him there, he's absolutely done him. Rolls it across, and Pulisic scores. It's 1-0 to Chelsea. All the domination does count for something in the end. A great finish there by Pulisic. After a good run by Batshuayi in behind the defender, Van Dijk just didn't stop. He just kept stopping, and then, oh, what is Van Dijk doing there? He needs to get across. He needs to get across his man. That is absolutely ridiculous defending by Van Dijk. He's better than that, and we've scored 1-0 at home again against Liverpool. Here's DNJ. How do you pronounce that name? Tackled by Kovacic. Here's Mo Salah. See the space there behind there. Firmino trying to play in Keita. Tries playing it into Salah, but Salah wasn't quite reading the same wavelength. Pass there into Willian, now into Reece James. On to Ziyech. Back onto Willian, but Willian ran the wrong way there to begin with. But Van Dijk again with another absolute howler. And Willian, if Batshuayi can pull back a bit, we could be 2-0 up. We are. Well, two mistakes from Van Dijk, and we're 2-0 up. This is horrific defending by Liverpool. This is absolutely horrific defending. I've never seen this kind of defending from Liverpool at all. Look at Van Dijk. That is pathetic defending. And you knew as soon as you play it across there, Batshuayi, simple tap in, 2-0. What a game this has been for Chelsea here. Liverpool have been all over the place. Literally, the defence has just been absolutely a mess. Robertson's hardly getting back. Semedo's hardly getting back. We've nullified the free up front threat of Mane, Salah and Firmino. Look at that, Mane again giving the ball away so cheaply. You usually wouldn't expect it in a real game, but Van Dijk again, do you see the way he stopped? He paused and Batshuayi Emerson Palmieri. Well, he's just made DNA look an absolute idiot. And he can play across here. Oh, and Barkley. Oh, another really, really poor piece of defending by Liverpool, especially down that right side. Look at this. Winning the ball easy as that. It's been a comfortable game so far. Look at that. Easy tap up. Look at this. Inbound again. Barkley. Good save. Barkley. Good block by Wijnaldum. Got that looking up again, giving away. They have been really poor here, Liverpool. This has been an absolutely horrific performance by Liverpool. Van Dijk has just been an absolute spectator. Actually, he's done it as well. And Alisson's laid it through his legs, and that's another goal for Chelsea. What is happening here? I've got to question this Liverpool team, honest to God. What is happening here? My God. What is going on here? Let's have a look at this. Let's digest this. Van Dijk just lets him through. And the goalkeeper, my God. That's a horrific keep. Watch this. Straight through his legs. There you go. What an absolute howler by the goalkeeper. And Batshuayi has doubled his money. Two pretty simple goals. And Liverpool have just been a complete mess in this first half. And Chelsea absolutely rampant. And this could get even worse for Liverpool. Willian. Ziyech. Look at the space again. Batshuayi. This is a hammering. Should have been 4-0 there, but he's hit the post. It should be an absolute arsing right now. This has been an absolute hammering for Liverpool right now. This has been a horrific first half. They need to go into half time and hope to come out and regroup. They have been shocking in this first half. Honestly, I've never seen Liverpool play this bad. Never. Usually they're better than this. We are going to see some changes. And two of the main players are going to be replaced. Willian and Ziyech. Both going off for Mount and Hudson-Odoi. As we've got the comfortable lead. But hopefully we can build on this lead, because this has been ridiculous. Look at Keita there again. Dwelling on the ball, allowing Batshuayi to put the pressure right on him. You should not be allowing that kind of pressure on you at all. And that's a good pass. Salah, that's much better from Liverpool. They need to play a lot slower than what they have there. That was too quick. Here's Barkley. Now Mount. Now Batshuayi. Look at the spacing behind the defence again. Van Dijk just stepped out there. You wouldn't expect to see him step out that far. Batshuayi in behind again. Good save. Mount. 4-0. What is going on? I've got to question this. I have got to question this Liverpool team. And they're... Well, let's take a look. Look at Alisson here. That is pathetic goalkeeping. I would be ripping into him if I was Jurgen Klopp. That is horrific goalkeeping. Literally the worst goalkeeper you could ever predict to see. This has been dreamland for Chelsea. It's been absolute dreamland. Liverpool just don't know what's hit them. They've been hit by a ball that's... They've been hit by a brick wall that's just literally not fallen over. Look at this. Pulisic there just absolutely manhandling away from Salah. Here's Mount. Look at Fabinho there. That's pathetic defending by Fabinho. Mount looking for a pass. Finds it in. Barkley. Kovacic. Barkley. And again, that's a poor touch from Ross Barkley. But look at the defence here for Chelsea. They've literally been solid as hell. Nullified the threat of the front three. Firmino, Salah and Mane. They've literally had zilch of a touch. Look at that. Salah just took the ball off as easy as that by Reece James. Given away though there by... Here's Firmino. Oh, Firmino, that's terrific play. Zuma out of position. Tomori out of position. And that's exactly what happens. You're absolutely bossing a game. And then the AI just think, well, we're going to play now. We're going to play properly. And get a few goals just to make the scoreline look a little bit less embarrassing. But Pulisic could go up the other end here. And they do say you're most vulnerable when you've just scored, and Batshuayi forces a save out of Alisson. Poor play there from Batshuayi. He should be doing a lot better than that with that finish. Beautiful play there by Mount. Kovacic into Batshuayi. Batshuayi this time surely. Nope, good save by Alisson. Corner ball to... Now then, I've got to question that change. Mo Salah coming off. I've got to question that. And Shaqiri coming on of all people. That shows that Liverpool are done for in this match because they know they need to rest their key players ahead of the next Premier League game, which is against West Ham for them. Well, it's up to them by Barkley into Mount, given away by Mount. See what I mean? The AI, this time of the game where the AI will actually start playing properly now and actually start scoring goals. Silly. It is absolutely silly. And it's what's known in the FIFA community world as scripting. But EA, as per usual, like to deny the rumours of scripting on this game. Look at Pulisic, look at Barkley here. The space is just unforgivable here from the Liverpool standpoint. Barkley checks back inside. Oh, it's off the post. And Pulisic couldn't quite latch onto the rebound. Here's Kovacic. Barkley needs to find somebody. Kovacic. Batshuayi. And Mount. Oh, really good save by Alisson, but poor touch by Mount to give him that opportunity to come out. It's been absolute hammering by Chelsea. Look at that shots on target, 9-1. One shot on target all match and the score from it. Of course the one. 100% shot accuracy, that's what that is. And that's poor there from Mason Mount, I think that was again. Firmino, played by Tomori. Been solid at the back. Look at this. And again, Van Dijk nowhere to be seen at all, but it's offside this time. Van Dijk was there and he was seen, and he just didn't quite have the right kind of mentality to Ronaldo off for Milner. We are going to make our final alteration, which is going to be Ruben Loftus-Cheek coming on for Ross Barkley, and then move him into the more defensive midfield position. Loftus-Cheek, just to solidify the midfield a wee bit. Now, I know there's 9 minutes to go and it's 4-1, but yeah, it just brings on an extra face that doesn't hardly get played. And Pulisic in and behind. This could put the final nail in the coffin. It's 5. Oh, I cannot believe what I'm seeing here. I cannot believe what I'm literally witnessing here. Literally. Wow. Literally, wow. Let's take a look at this again. Defence, absolutely nowhere. Van Dijk, nowhere. Pretty comfortable save. Pretty comfortable goal for Pulisic to score. Alisson. Oh dear, oh dear. It wasn't even that hard a shot either, it was just finesse. But Chelsea are going through by the look of this to the next round of the EFL Cup. I've beaten a very strong Liverpool side, let's be honest. Keep forward, here's Shaqiri. Now Firmino. Saved by Strankosha. It's been a comfortable evening apart from picking the ball out of his net once for Thomas Strankosha. Here's Milner. Fabinho. There's no look needed tonight though. As we saw in the previous game against Bournemouth, we did have to rely on a 90th minute penalty to win us the match, but no look needed tonight as Liverpool just didn't turn up and Chelsea have just absolutely manhandled them from minute 1. And that should be that. The referee just adding on more time here for Liverpool. And this is just absolutely stupid. I don't know why they do it. And that should be that. I don't know why he keeps going because there's literally no point. There's zilch of a point in carrying on. It's ridiculous. Go on, get ahead on it. That should be that. 4 minutes on a 2-minute add-on. How does that work? Fucking proper stupid, honestly. Honest to God. But what a game that was. That was literally a solid performance. A really, really solid performance. Great performance there. Wonderful, wonderful performance. Literally fully dominated from minute 1. So Arsenal are out. Surprisingly, Arsenal are out. So in the quarterfinals, we've got Everton, Nottingham Forest, It's out of Brighton and Spurs, and I'm predicting Spurs to go through with that one. So hopefully we avoid Spurs. Hopefully we avoid Spurs in the...
Time for a few questions.
So congratulations on a resounding win. All credit to the lads, they played brilliantly. Williams continues hot run of form, even though he's getting sold in January. 2 goals from Batshuayi, another player who's getting sold.
Thanks so much.
So they've just mentioned 2 of my players who I am selling. So let's take a look, see who's complaining now. So Kante's saying I wanted to do that, I was a bit worried. I'll consider it. Stay grounded. And then obviously I'm proud of Strankosha. Have I put Batshuayi on the list? Let me take a look at that. So it goes to the transfer list. Yeah, I have listed him. There's no offers for him so far, so hopefully we do get a few offers. Oh, look at that. First versus second. Oh dear. That's going to be a good one. Versus Spurs. Oh, and a transfer offer for Batshuayi, 19.7 off by Leverkusen. I'm going to negotiate that a wee bit higher. Says I can get between... So here we go. Let's see what we can get for Michi Batshuayi. So we're going to have for 23 to start with. Should be happy with that, yep. Easy enough. Straightforward enough. Let's see what we can do now against Spurs. Away from home. After smashing Liverpool 5-1 in a game which was brutally dominated by me. Look at that, level on points with Liverpool and 1 point clear of Manchester City, so it is all to play for.
Thanks, guys. We're going to get started with the questions now.
So, Lucy Barkley, no, rotation is key. You put the game beyond doubt last time against Spurs. Now it's performed admirably. Recent performance put you in good position. It's our responsibility to try.
That's all the time we have for today.
So here we go. The second big game of this December period, and then we've got Arsenal in the last one. So Southampton after this, and then Arsenal to finish off. So hopefully we can get a good result here against Spurs. Won't be an easy tie, I can assure you, but we will do our best to try and beat the Hurricane FC. It's not be an easy task, I can guarantee you that. But hopefully we can get the result in the bag. Here we go, the London rivals get set. Lucas Moura there for Spurs. And William for Chelsea. So here we go, live here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. The second of 3 hard games in this December period is underway. Spurs against Chelsea. Real life fixture at this. I think Chelsea beat Spurs 2-0. And I think it was an absolutely dominating performance by Chelsea. And Shime Vasilko now on the ball. Here's Alderweireld. Spurs obviously going to start out on the front foot. He's offside there against Lucas. Here's Pulisic. Kante in behind here to Pulisic. Looking on the inside, looking for Abraham. Ziyech. Good defending in there by, I think that was Vertonghen. A lot of Davinson Sanchez, I can't really tell who it is. It definitely ain't Sanchez because he's not got the hairstyle, nor is he black. Good ball over the top to Son. Oh, he's beaten Aspilicueta there for pace. Oh, and he's absolutely bamboozled. Christensen, a good save by Kepa, and it's 1-0, courtesy of Harry Kane. Ain't it typical? Who else would it be for Spurs? Oh, that fucking lisp himself, Mr. Harry Kane, FC. And he's struck. And it's 1-0 to Spurs. It's not the start that we wanted. After beating Liverpool 5-1, you'd have thought we'd have come here and maybe put in a good performance here as well, but we'll start out too brightly. But there is time. Look at that. Let's just keep up the momentum. Kante, Abraham on the swivel, and a good tackle there by Alderweireld. Really solid commanding challenge by Alderweireld there. Lucas in and behind here, and he is not going to get caught up by, and he did, narrowly, by Marcos Alonso. Pretty poor. Kane. Really good interception there by Rudiger, too easily. Intercepted that, good ball out to Willian. Willian checks back inside on the defender, and he's going to have a run at him, and he's going to beat him for pace. And Willian hits it into the back of the net. It's 1-1. That's terrific play by Willian. That is really good play. A really good finish there by Willian, and it is now 1-1. Hopefully we can kick on here and there's Son, good tackle by Aspilicueta in there. Jorginho, now Willian. Bit of play there by Abraham, but it's Willian with the good piece of play there. Should be turning away here from Davis, but Davis manages to muscle him off the ball. As easy as that. There's this one person who keeps coming on my stream and then going off. Really annoying me. Do I either stay and watch or fuck off completely? And it's 2-1. Lucas Moura makes it 2-1. Thank you, Mr. fucking non-related viewer, who the fuck you are, fucking coming in and out. I'm gonna lose my focus and fucking conceded now. Thank you very much, you fucking cunt. Ali just muscled out of it. Does Kante. Of course he's going to get muscled out of it. Sissoko cleared away by Marcos Alonso. That was really poor defending. And Marcos Alonso, Dele Alli's offside there, surely. Here's Kante. Now Jorginho. A little ball there to Abraham. Into Ziyech. Turns inside. Onto that left peg, and it's just wide. This viewer, wherever the fuck he is. Stay on if you want to watch. If you don't want to stay on, fuck off. Simple. Simple shit. Don't fucking do it next time. Fucking coming on and going off again. Really pissing me off. Well, intercepted there by, here's Lucas now. On the breakaway. Oh, Vasilico, that's good play from Spurs. And they're in behind again, Lucas, with that pace. Well played by Alonso, but he's giving away a corner again. He's not been solid at all in this game at all, hasn't Marcos Alonso. He's been literally mostly a bystander to Lucas Moura. And Pulisic could get away here from Lucas. Feeding Ziyech in mind to Abraham. Vertonghen going to try and get back. Vertonghen should not be able to get back at all, but he does. And solidarity is fucking ridiculous. Look at the space in behind again. Christensen coming out of position. Kane now with the ball at his feet. Sissoko muscling his way through, making the Chelsea defenders look ridiculous. But Kante just comes across and says, F you, bitch, and just fucking hell, and again winks. Somehow the best midfielder in the world.
time.
I don't know why Sissoko's playing over Giovanni Lo Celso. That's a really, really poor move from Spurs, but it seems to be working though. But a good ball into Ziyech. Last chance before half time, and it doesn't materialise into a goal. It's not fucking good enough. This does no one go on party. That's why you're not wanting to fucking watch. Fucking stupid. But here we go. We need to fucking get a goal from somewhere. We are going to see the introduction of both Hudson-Odoi and Kovacic. Hudson-Odoi, we need a goal from somewhere. Again, another really poor ball by Abraham. He needs to be picking that ball out a lot sooner than what he has been. Dele Alli, Kane. Oh, Kane, beautiful feet by Harry Kane. And there he is, typical of him fucking gloating about him. Gloating about a fucking overrated Englishman. Really poor there from Rudiger. Oh, and Kovacic this time. Kane off the post, and Kepa just about pops it into his midriff, but again another poor header there by Willian. Well, I don't know what is going on here, but this is shambolic. Song in behind, good defending, need to get it away. Sissoko. It's been all Spurs. This game has been all Spurs. It's been an absolute nightmare of a game, this. Apart from the goal, nothing has happened for Chelsea here. Really, really, really poor. Ziyech up against Alderweireld. Alderweireld is not going to get back at him, surely. Rolls it back. Hudson-Odoi good block. Solid block again there by Spurs. Spurs' defence have been unstoppable and unbreakable. Apart from the one goal, it levelled us up thanks to William, but other than that, nah. And Lucas Moura going to absolutely tear away from Marcus shitty Alonso. Marcus no pace Alonso going to get absolutely toasted by Lucas Moura. Really good tackle there by Alonso, but just not fucking good enough. And there's Lucas Moura in an offside position by the look of that, but nope, the referee. Time to play advantage here. Look at the tactics here by Spurs. Christensen with a knockout. Here's Ziyech. Where's Abraham? Really poor again from him. Kovacic out of position. Kante out of position. Good save by Kepa there. Oh, poor. Why? Why do we go from beating Liverpool 5-1 to losing to fucking Spurs and Harry Kane's dead again? It's that fucking useless twat again, Harry Kane. Why the fuck can't we beat? We beat Liverpool 5-1 and then we end up losing 3-1 to fucking Spurs. It just does not make sense. It could get even worse here. This has been absolutely pathetic. But look at this. Dele Alli, the next fuck. How is that broken to Son like that? Oh, poor again here from Chelsea. Son 4-1. That is pathetic. Hero shot down to earth instantly. How is that fucking possible? Oh, look at this! I'm literally getting fully frustrated now. And what the fuck is that from Batshuayi? That is poor from him. Tackle there by Rudiger. And again given away by Rudiger. Kante with the interception. Given away by Kante! Kante, first sight of breaking away here for Chelsea, but look at the Silico. Literally stream back there. Kante can score, surely. No. No, 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 no. Why the hell is FIFA scripted? Because it is. Beat Liverpool 5-1 to end up losing 4-1 to Spurs. How does that work? I'd love to ask everyone who plays FIFA this question. How do you go from absolutely destroying Liverpool to losing to Spurs by 4-1? It just doesn't make sense to me, and it delays me to fucking say that this game is officially scripted. I'm sorry, but anyone who disagrees on that note that FIFA is scripted, you just need fucking looking at. If you haven't played FIFA long enough to know the scripting in this game is real. Also die now. And Alderweireld and Vertonghen is making him look like a slow player. Batshuayi, that's poor positional play. Batshuayi, poor again. Poor performance here. This has been a shambles of a performance compared to the last game. Absolutely fucking bollocks. It doesn't make sense, this game, honestly. You go beat Spurs, you go beat Liverpool 5-1 to lose 4-1 to fucking Spurs. It doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense at all. Two more games and then we reach January, so I was going to do fucking youth players, wasn't I? Them youth players that are in my youth development. But next time, hopefully I remember. So I'm not pissed off with that result after beating Liverpool 5-1 to lose fucking 4-1 to Hurricane FC. But hopefully we can get back to winning ways here against the Saints. Now I'm going to make some changes to this team now, because obviously we've got Arsenal next. See what we can do here against Southampton. Hopefully we can get a win here. Here we go. Hopefully we can get back to winning ways here against Southampton. Should do, but you never know with this game. You never know. And there's Emerson to start us off here. Pulisic. And Batshuayi. Poor play there by Willian. He should be doing a lot better with that than what he did. Kante, Batshuayi, poor touch. Kovacic, poor touch. We're going to be in for a fucking game here by the look of this. And Diangepo has escaped here. This could be a chance here for Southampton. Early on. Oh, good save there by Strankosha. A little ball into Willian. Oh, really good. Really good bit of play there by Willian. Really good camo play. Oh, and again that poor piece of decision making. Gives the player to watch. Kante into Rudiger. Kante. Kovacic. Kovacic whips it across. Batshuayi 1-0. That's better. Better start. Good goal by Batshuayi. 1-0 to Chelsea. Really positive start to the game. And that moment where Kepa saved from Diangepo. But other than that, in the opening 10 minutes, you've got to say it's been a better start compared to the Spurs game. Could get even better. CH can find the pass, which he can't. It's even better with fucking James giving the ball away cheaply. Another interception though, he ran back and did well there. There's Marcel Schmelzer. Højbjerg. Now Ings. Turns it into D'Angelo. Ay, 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 ay! What is the goalkeeper doing there? That is pathetic keeper. Let's take a look at this. What is the goalkeeper doing here? What is he doing? Allowing it past him like that? Literally pathetic keeping. It's 1-1. Literally let that in on purpose. Literally. Scripting does exist. You just cannot deny it. No FIFA player in their right mind will deny that there is not scripting in this game. Literally, there is. And again there, Batshuayi, he's slowed down when I'm pressing the bloody buttons. Oh, what the heck's he doing there? Oh my god. I'm literally in dreamland here now. This is pathetic. Oh, look at the space. Gotta watch that. Obviously, you've got to do all the work, and the AI just stand back and let you do all the work. Look at that! Again! The decision making. Oh, wow, 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 wowie, wowie, yowie, wowie, fucking shit. Shambolic. That's all I can say. Ever since the Liverpool game. Utter bollocks from the Spurs game to this. Look at these. I mean, Reece James just stood there. Look at him, he's just stood there. The fuck? No right player in their right mind would be stood still. No one would be. No, pathetic. Scripting. Scripted bollocks, that's what it is. Scripted bollocks. Shea Adams. Pace of a fucking Messi. Good sitting, good defending. Need to get it away now. Kovacic, Pulisic needs to make the run, but instead he's just slowing down deliberately, allowing the opposition to get back. Emerson, look at Kante, just stood around in the centre of the pitch. CH. Simple passing to William, this is better. William, 2-1, beautiful finish. That's better. That's better from William there, good finish from the Brazilian. Now it's 2-1. That's better. Hopefully we can get a goal in here now. And put this game beyond Southampton's redress. Interception by Emerson. Good play again there. Here's Emerson Palmieri. Through again, but instead it's interception C. It really does your head in when that happens. I don't know why you just couldn't header the ball back to him. No support. Oh, look at the fullbacks. They're literally pushing too far wide. Pulisic. Emerson Palmieri. Batshuayi, no support, so he's going to have to maybe go it solo. That was such a bad idea. ZH, and it's a good finish. 3-1. And now, maybe, in the second half, maybe we can put the game beyond Southampton, beyond doubt now. 3-1, it's not beyond doubt yet, but close to it. Finished by Hakim Ziyech. Again, who's been one of my player of the seasons. One of my players of the season. Good little ball. Kante. Batshuayi needs to release sooner, but instead he just overdoes it. Emerson, what is he doing there? Peter. Hopefully we get him win. Get it put beyond doubt in the second half. So here we go for the second half here at Stamford Bridge. The interception there by Pulisic. He's running away here, that's terrific play. Pulisic rolls it back. Ziyech, and he tried that no-look shot, but it didn't quite. Well, that is just. How lucky can you get there? That is literally ridiculous. Oh, given away there. Oh, Zuma's been turned. I told you, game's not fucking done yet. Because of course, the scripting comes into play. Literally, I could go on forever about scripting. I could literally name every fault that's on this game. Literally, every single one. Game's not over yet. Nowhere near over yet, because of the fucking shit play. Alright, both Hudson-Odoi and Mount are coming on here. Ziyech. Pulisic are done for. Ball over the top. Look at that. And there's the away trip to the Emirates next. Oh, poor defending by Reece James. And Zuma cannot go out because obviously he's got a man there in the middle and strand caution there. He's headed out here for Hudson-Odoi, but instead he's headed it to. Lucky it was Kovacic that he headed it to. The ball there. Why is Williams slowing down in that position? Literally, I'm fucking fuming at that. Oh, look at that. How the heck does he escape like that? This game is fucked, honest to God. Whipped in there, headed away by Hudson-Odoi. It's going to be completed there by Mount. Here's Kante now on the runaway. And again, I'm pressing the button, but yet, no, we're not going to release the ball because we're going to let the defender get fucking back and intercept him. Really does your head in sometimes. Really does. Little ball there into Mount. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Do you see the defender then? Batshuayi on the swivel. Go on, have a dig, son. Nah, instead you get blocked. Of course it fucking did. Right, we're not going to play Abraham. Need to get another goal from somewhere here. And, well, Danny Ings there just transformed into stretch man. Managed to go to the invisible man. And I don't know how that's their throw-in. That should have been our throw-in or a free kick to us. Look at the space. I mean, the AI on your team, they just don't help. It's an option. It's a thing that's been took off by EA, which really is stupid because it makes the game totally unplayable. Willian, look at this. How is Willian getting outpaced there? I know he's not got much pace now because obviously his ratings declined, but come on. Good ball. Mount. That's the game now, surely. Surely to fucking God, hopefully. That is the game. And it's 4-2. Quality finish there by Mount, and it is 4-2 now to Chelsea. It's looking like job. Game, set, match. Roll on January when we can get hopefully, well, we've got Martinez coming in. Hopefully we can get that deal done for Adama with all the money that we are going to get for Giroud, Willian, and the 23 that we are going to get for Batshuayi. Hopefully we can get that deal for Adama over the line. Oh, really poor play. Talking about Hudson-Odoi. Given away though, and there's still time here for Southampton maybe to launch a considerable attack on my defence, but not like that, they won't. And there could be a chance here at a breakaway. Still could be a chance here at a breakaway. Emerson. Romeo. Oh, referee, come on now. That is pathetic. And it's going to be a warning. No, it should have been released the yellow card. Pathetic referee, and he got absolutely bought into that.
To be replaced by
Zuma. No support, gets it from Willian. And now Kovacic couldn't quite turn away. Hudson-Odoi breaks in behind though. Hudson-Odoi, back to Willian. Back to Zuma. Emerson, oh, blocked away. Pretty easily there. Oh, terrific ball at the top there. Into Shane Long. Reece James, that's terrific play there by Long. 5 minutes to go. Southampton trying to launch that considerable threatening attack. Try and get back into the game, but holding it off so far.
show your appreciation for today's man of the
James
match.
gets broken in behind, but Strankosha. Simple in the end. After a pretty good passage of play, turned out to come to Zilch, and that turned into Zilch as well there for Hudson-Odoi. Really poor play by him. Jorginho gives it away. Daniso. Oh, that's terrific play there by Diempo. And it could be free. Southampton. Yes, it is. Just to make the game look virtually not an impossible scoreline. And of course, this is the last game of December. This has been a torrid month. Not interesting going to the press conference with that shitter game. Oh, one more game, and then we roll on to January where we get Lautaro Martinez and Adama Traore hopefully in. But we've still got one more bit of business to attend to, and that is a game away at the Emirates. But let's take a look and see if we have our Champions League and EFL Cup games. And of course, we do get Spurs in the EFL Cup and Bristol City in the FA Cup. And Inter Milan. Woohoo! So Lautaro Martinez will get a welcome visit from his old club when he comes. Well,
Okay, thank you for your patience. We'll start taking
pretty
questions
tough games. Hope the whole squad can help us. Close call. Learn opportunity. Of course it is. Team's basking in a good run of form. Must avoid distractions. It's not been a great run of form, but it's decent enough. So we are currently in third. A point ahead of City. As we play here against Arsenal. In our final game in December. So we can get a win for the end of this December period. Excuse me. And again. I want to do the training scenario, so let's get into it. The London Derby is here at the Emirates. As Arsenal is set to host Chelsea. Hopefully we can continue the winning vein after the Southampton game, but that Southampton game, literally, it felt like an absolute idiotic game, that. But here we go, live here at the Emirates. And Arsenal goes in away here, Ceballos. Xhaka takes the plunge early on. Here's Luiz. Now Pepe. Here's Pablo Mari playing as a right back. Pepe. Good feet by him. Here's Mari. Good interception there by Pulisic. Hit up to Ziyech. Now here's Abraham. Yeah, we did beat Arsenal, I think. Did we beat Arsenal in our first game? No, we haven't. We haven't played them twice. This is the first meeting between the two. Oh, really poor there by William. Trying to pick out Abraham, but instead it's picked out Ceballos or Xhaka, I think it was, who was doing the defending. Here's Tierney. Xhaka. Roberto Pereira, everybody. Wow. What a signing that is for Arsenal. Well, that is a ridiculous signing if you ask me for Arsenal. Fucking Roberto Pereira, I would not be excited about that at all. That's a horrific signing for Arsenal. Here's Alonso, and Pulisic just stood off and allowed the defender to get back. Here is Pulisic up against Pablo Mari, and Pulisic going to give him a torrid time down that left side, right hand side of Arsenal's. Pulisic trying to get inside. Willian, that's terrific ball. Abraham, good save by Leno. First real test of the game, and it's a save for Leno to make. Good interception by Pulisic, and that's a scuff ball, really. And Cal Chambers playing as centre back here with David Luiz. Pretty surprising. You'd have thought probably that Pablo Mari would have been playing in there with Luiz, and then obviously have probably Maitland-Niles or Behring as the attacking fullback. Here's Pulisic. Cuts inside. Abraham, 1-0. Great finish there by Tammy Abraham. And it is Arsenal 0, Chelsea 1. A decent start to the game, shall we say. And Tammy Abraham with another goal. And one very big one as well against Arsenal. Guendouzi. Here's Pepe. Well, intercepted there by Tierney. Here's Xhaka. In and behind to Pereira. Roberto Pereira, good play there by him, and here's Tierney. Good defending there by Willian and Azpilicueta, both of them, both getting turned. Solid ease there, and so did Jorginho on the inside there. But he wasn't going to be bamboozled twice. Wasn't Jorginho. And here come Chelsea again with Pulisic now. Maybe it's been a mistake here playing Pablo Mari against Pulisic, because it's 2-0 and Willian. And this has been an absolute outburst here from Chelsea. And they've gone 2-0 inside 30 minutes. And Arsenal just don't know what's hit them. Same just like the Liverpool game there again. Chelsea just starting dominant, running rampant over them. I believe I beat Liverpool 5-1 and then ended up losing 4-1 to Spurs. It doesn't make sense. That basically thinks that FIFA thinks that Spurs are better than Liverpool. Nah, never in a million years. Aubameyang with a really weird free kick there. That was a bit of a weird shot there from Aubameyang. I don't even know if it was a shot or a cross. Whipped in with that much power. It's Christensen, Rudiger, Kante. A little ball there into Alonso, now into Pulisic. Abraham. In and behind the Willian. He's been lively. Abraham, good block by, I think that was Luiz, the block, and it does gratefully make its way into Leno's hands. Cleared up, here's Aubameyang. Really poor header there by Aubameyang. There was no one even running off him to create the angle of space in and behind the Chelsea defence, but here's Pulisic, who really caused a problem for Pablo Mari down that right hand side. Abraham, good save, and another bit of a lucky escape there for Arsenal. Chelsea dominating. The way they would have wanted it here. Tierney is back there against Willian. Good interception there by here's Ceballos coming forward for Arsenal. Here's Aubameyang. Interception there by Rudiger. Jorginho charging up the other end. Put a piece of play there by Willian. He was trying to look for the inside route but didn't quite find it. And again, Jorginho doing really well in the midfield. Here's Ziyech. Now Abraham. Abraham, that's brilliant, and it's 3-0. Arsenal just don't know what's hit them here. They have just been absolutely manhandled here, Arsenal, just like the Liverpool match. Chelsea rampant, Arsenal just cannot cope. And they've conceded 3 in the opening half. It's been an appalling first half from Arsenal, but Chelsea rampaging in front with a massive scoreline at the break. What a first half display that was from Chelsea. We are going to see a few changes to be made. Hudson-Odoi will be one of those. And also Jorginho. Yeah, he's looked good, but a few mistakes here and there, so we're going to bring Barkley on. Give him a bit of a run out as well. Azpilicueta. Here's Hudson-Odoi. Look at Abraham in the box. Another good save by Leno. Should have gone with his right foot, really. It's a throw in here to Chelsea. Really good interception there. Pepe moves it forward for Arsenal. Here's Xhaka. Induzi. Pepe. Talking about Kante. Solidarity in the middle of the pitch. Really solid. Solid. For Chelsea here. Giving away here. Here's Pepe. And there's our next game, away from home against Brighton. There's our next game, the 1st of January. And there's Barkley now on the runaway here for Chelsea. Ziyech. Hudson-Odoi. Azpilicueta. Through the ball across. Abraham. Oh, good save by Leno. Declan does it to put pressure on Pablo Mari. It's been a bit weird that we haven't seen him in action in recent weeks for Arsenal. Bought him in January, beginning of January, the end of January. We're nearly into March and we haven't even seen him play yet. Pretty surprising. He's played for the under-23s, but for Arsenal, nah, not a single senior appearance yet. Oh, good love, bit of football there. Hudson-Odoi in and behind. Arsenal at 6s and 7s again, and Abraham, surely, no. Oh yeah, he has scored. I didn't think he'd score, but Abraham does score. And Leno was at blame there. Let's take a look at this again. Let's take a look at this absolute hash of a mess that Leno makes of this. Look at this. Look at that. What is he doing? He drops it to his feet. What? There you go. Have it there, mate. Oh, yeah, thank you very much. Straightforward finish for Abraham, and it is now 4-0 to Chelsea, and this has just been a rampaging result again. Just like the Liverpool game. Just absolutely rampant and beating one of the so-called Big Six. The Spurs game was a bit of a lethargic performance, if you ask me. But this has just been undeniably outstanding. This is what we want to see. Pulisic now can break away. This could get even more embarrassing here for Arsenal. Pulisic in behind. He's not going to get caught at all. Rolls it across. Hudson-Odoi. Ziyech. Oh, good block. Overdid it, I think. I think I overdid it a bit. With that little ball across there. By Pulisic. He should have just gone for goal. Abraham. Luiz doesn't know where to go with him, and it's a good save by Leno. We're going to make our final change, and that is going to be the introduction of Mason Mount for Hakim Ziyech. Pepe, Aubameyang. He's been a glorified spectator during this game as Aubameyang. Hardly had anything, any service or anything like that. And look at the ball in behind there. Chelsea are in here again. Hudson-Odoi. Completely unmarked. Good save there by Leno. Good height for him. But again, it's been a routine game here. Hardly anything coming forward from Arsenal. It's just been all Chelsea. Ziyech. And Hudson-Odoi there just ran straight into Tierney, and Tierney can mop that up easily. Leno coming out of his net. Should be a simple header on here for Barkley. Here's Ziyech. Beautiful football. Good ball. Can Pulisic get there? No. Oh, he's going to get... Oh, what a goal! What a goal by Christian Pulisic. That is terrific. He caught that on the volley pretty brilliantly, and it loops over Leno's head. Let's take a look at that again. Let's take a look. Here we go. So, it's up in the air. Header on by Kante. Pulisic on the volley. Up and over the goalkeeper. Great finish. Now it can make us change. With just 4 minutes to go. Now it comes on for 4 minutes. And this has just been another absolute rampage of a game here. Arsenal put to the sword, just like Liverpool were earlier on. Good play there by Arsenal. Pepe playing in the centre of the park. Arsenal are literally a mess here. Tackle there by Mount. This could get even more embarrassing here for Arsenal. Oh, Luiz has just been absolutely done for there by Abraham. Oh, Abraham, surely 6, surely. Oh, that would have been something if that had gone in. That would have been some goal. Abraham at the near post, turned away, and that should be that, really, shouldn't it? Pulisic at that near post, headed away, and that should be that. Yep, and a routine 5-0 victory over Arsenal, and Abraham with a hat-trick. Great game from Abraham, he's been terrific. But he's going to be replaced in the coming days. Look at that, 1 shot from Arsenal all match, nothing on target. 17 shots from Chelsea, 14 on target. Literally rampage that game. Literal domination. You talk about domination, that is domination at its finest from Chelsea. And that is a great way to end a very hard December period. But here we go.
Sorry, can we just grab a moment of your time?
See what the questions are. Christensen. A hat-trick from Abraham. Breathtaking performance. We were primed and ready.
Thank you.
Now we're going to move into January. So let's do the training. Let's see if we can get these young players in. And do that other young central midfielder. I think there's another player in there as well. I'll do his short passing. I think there's a goalkeeper in there. No, there isn't. I think is it a centre back? I thought there was 4 players in there, youngsters. But never mind. Let's get this guy up in his sprint speed as well. So we call that one Youth 2. Get these youngsters up in the training. So we are going to head into the January period. Sold Batshuayi, Giroud and Willian. They've all gone. So let's see what youth players we can get here. There's 79 to 94. I'm going to keep him for the time being. See if his rating goes up a bit. Yeah, we're definitely going to put him in. Next youth scout. Coming from Spain, 75 to 94. 1.3 million. Chuffing hell, that's his valuation already. That does look a good player. If his valuation is that much already. Keep him in there for the time being. See if his rating goes up a bit. So let's see now. Now that we've got Lautaro Martinez, he's straight in the lineup. Just need to make that last signing. And that will be Adama Traore. 63 million to spend. And all being well, that will be enough to get Adama in. He's not worth that much, so hopefully we can get him straight into the team. So we're going to get 18.5 million a try. Don't think that'll be enough, but it's worth a shot. 19.1 with a 15% sell on. 18.5 plus a 12% sell on clause. Yeah, and they're happy with that. He's got 44 million to spend. He's not going to be he's going to be an important first team player. He's a Adama Traore. He's going to be in my first team from the get-go. 5-year deal, because obviously he's 23 years of age. He doesn't want a release clause put in his contract. And he wants 61k a week. I was thinking about putting him down to about 50. To 1.55. See if that'll do anything for him. Yep, that's good enough for him. And Adama Traore is officially in at Chelsea. So there we have it. The window for me is officially closed. We have got our business up and over the line. And that is scary. Those two wingers, that is scary as hell. Lautaro Martinez, he is a terrific young talent. I've got to say, I am happy to have him at the club, definitely. Maybe add some more goals as well to the team. Lautaro Martinez got number 10, Adama. Number 13, going to change that. He's going to have number 18. And we are going to change Thomas Strankosha's number. To number 13. I love how that glitch happens when it glitches and puts a player there. But next game, hopefully by Monday, we should be doing the next stream of episode 6. So guys, if you're new to the channel, go down below, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more content, and we will see you next time on the Chelsea